Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale's Jon Sugden exposed in devastating Robert and Erin twists. Emmerdale fans have been speculating what will happen with killer Jon Sugden and whether his downfall is imminent. Almost every Emmerdale viewer is hoping that Jon Sugden's, played by Oliver Farnworth, downfall is just around the corner. The newest addition to the Sugden family already fell on the wrong side of fans after causing a number of problems in the village. This included endangering a number of people's lives after he drugged Chastingle, Lucy Pargeter, brutally attacked Liam Kavanagh, Johnny McPherson, and caused Jacob Gallagher, Joe Warren Plant, to go into anaphylactic shock. The horrifying extent that Jon is willing to go to was displayed when he murdered Nate Robinson, Jarell Carter, after which he did everything in his power to pin the blame on someone else, whether that was Tracy Metcalfe, Amy Walsh, or a drug addict he willingly let die. Not only this, but Jon is now the person standing in the way of a reunion between Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller, and the recently returned Robert Sugden, Ryan Hawley, affectionately dubbed Robran by fans. Although viewers have always hoped Jon would face his comeuppance at some point, Robert's presence in the village has only spurred this on. But what do fans think will happen next? Last week, Jon ended up hospitalized after Robert hit him around the head with a spanner. What Robert failed to realize was that Jon had been filming when he delivered the brutal blow, with the revelation coming to light when the episode concluded with Jon reviewing the footage on his laptop. The video provides sufficient evidence of Robert breaking his parole conditions, meaning Jon could send him back to prison at the click of a finger. Robert's attack on Jon was eerily similar to the one he committed on Lee Posner in 2019, the crime that sent him to prison for 6 years. Fans believe Jon will hold onto the footage until the time is right. Sharing their thoughts online, one wrote, "So now Jon has got something he can use to send both Erin and Robert to jail if he so chooses. Should Erin and Robert betray him, or even if he suspects it, he could potentially send them both to prison. A Robran affair would be a dangerous game to play." Another echoed, "I'm still wondering why Jon is wanting to keep Robert around next week, to drive him to a complete breakdown, to send him back to prison, or maybe to convince Robert that he's wrong. I hate this so much." With Jon's lies constantly unraveling, viewers are certain there is something else he is withholding, and that is who he really is. Viewers are now confident that part of his downfall will involve revealing his true identity, which is not a Sugden. One suggestion is that Jon is actually from the White family and arrived in the village to take revenge. Robert was reintroduced alongside the Whites back in 2014. Viewers will recall that Robert betrayed his wife Chrissy White, Louise Marwood, by having an affair with Erin. He also targeted Chrissy's father Lawrence, Jon, and was despised by Chrissy's serial killer son Lachlan White, Tom Atkinson. One viewer speculated, Jon is a White and will be discovered but will put all the village in danger. Another fan responded to this saying, "I like the White theory." Others are certain Jon is not a Sugden, but are yet to work out who he really is. "I think Jon isn't a Sugden, that maybe he served with the real Jon Sugden who died and stole his identity," another penned. Someone else chimed in, "Who is Jon? Now it is clear that he is not a Sugden." There is every chance Jon's story could culminate in heartbreak, with fans believing it could spark the deaths of both Robert and Erin. While it is far from the reunion fans are longing for, the former couple shared a tender moment in the shop, which featured Erin telling Robert that he belongs in the village. It is likely only a matter of time before Erin runs back to the man fans know he truly loves, but how will Jon react if he finds out the pair have reunited? Viewers have theorized that Jon could go all the way once again, killing his husband and half-brother in a fit of rage. Taking to X, one said, "I bet when Erin eventually gets back with Robert, we know he will, Jon will try to kill both Robert and Erin." Another agreed, "Kill Erin, kill Robert, kill both of them. Decisions for Maudlin Jon." A third suggested Jon could stage an accident in order to play the hero again, writing, "Also imagine Jon starts a fire and he wants to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, getting rid of Robert and playing hero to Erin." I could definitely see him either locking Robert in a smoke-filled room / sedating him so he can't escape the fire, and then saving Aaron.